Welcome back in, everybody. Part dos. I think that's how you say it in Spanish, or however you say it. Trent, my boy, how you doing? Living life.
Yeah, man, living life, man. Getting ready for this part two. It's tough, man. Who's making this list, bro? It's like you're naming all these players, and then you realize how much players you leave out that belongs in an All Star game. But it's gonna be interesting to see what y'all think about our list, and also y'all comment down with y'all lists and who do y'all think deserves it and who doesn't deserve it.
Facts, man. Facts. We talked about startings, the starting lineup, both for the West and the East. Drop that in the channel. Make sure you go check that out. This is the reserves. Let's go ahead and get into it. My boy, you want to run off your East first, your West first? How you want to do this?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
So
Tell. I don't know if you use the format, but at least the format I use is two guards, three front court players, and then two wild cards for all the
yeah,
family out there to know.
yeah, I use that format.
You say, yeah, I didn't use that. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Let me know your squad.
So I got Tyrese Halliburton, man. Tyrese Halliburton definitely deserves it. Um, there's just better players and better talent than Tyrese. But if you really want to talk about it, like he's so talented. Like I mean, not talented. He played so good this year that he could have potentially be in the starting lineup. So the fact that he's not, the fact that if he's not in an All Star game is just crazy to me. So I put him as a reserve. Bam Adebayo, Bam has been playing incredible. They've been dealing with a lot of injuries over there. Jimmy and Tyler when they were out for a while. Tyler obviously is back, but Bam has been dominating in the paint. Just been doing his thing. Put up 31 points last night. Plays the Lakers today. Going to give Thomas Bryant the work and defeat the Lakers. Let me not say Thomas Bryant. LeBron James. Oh, I forgot. LeBron's not playing today. Forgot. And then Pascal Siakam. I feel like a lot of people disrespect the Toronto Raptors because they're not winning as much this season as prior seasons. But Pascal Siakam's putting up some huge numbers. And you got to remember, guys, when it comes to the All-Star games, you can be the worst team in the league. If you're playing individually good basketball, you're going to make it. Or you have a good chance. I'm not going to say you're going to make it, but you definitely have a good chance of making it because it's about individual talent. It's not about a team thing, And then I got James Harden. And this is where it gets tough because there's still tons of good players left. I got Jaylen Brown, which John had him in a lineup. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to spoil the video. But you got Jaylen Brown. You got DeMar DeRozan. You got Darius Garland. Like, I know LaVine been playing bad. He hasn't really played up to it, right? He still has a chance.
Superstar. He's super.
You feel me? Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Trae Young.
Man.
You feel me? But I finished off with Jaylen Brown, DeMar DeRozan, and Darius Garland.
Ooh, I like that. I like that squad. Wait, so run that back one more time. Let me hear your reserves and then the two wild.
So this is the East that I'm coming home with, man. Tyrese, Bam, Pascal, Harden, Jaylen Brown, DeRozan, and Garland.
Ooh, I like that. All right, man. I'm not gonna lie. That Jaylen Brown in the reserves. I don't know, my dog. I don't know, but
Hey, man, listen. I don't have him in my starting lineup, so you can't disrespect Jaylen Brown and not put him in the All-Star game. So It's not an insult that he's in the reserves. I don't think it's just there's better players than him. That's just how the All-Star how it works.
The East is stacked. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, honestly, the NBA is stacked, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't seen. I've been watching NBA for a long time, and I haven't seen a year like this to where we built out the starters, we built out the reserves, the wild cards, and then we're like, wait, but he should be in the All-Star game too.
Yeah,
he could arguably be a starter. So this is the best basketball I've seen.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Tyrese a starter, Harden's a starter, Jaylen Brown's a starter. Like, those are four starters coming off the bench.
Facts. Which is crazy, man. Yeah, the NBA is in a great place. Which is why the people listening at home, that's why you in a great place because you're covering that with you. But all right, my boy, let me go ahead and get into my East bench because I gotta agree. Tyrese Halliburton's gotta be the man's leading the league in assists per game. There's no way anybody expected the Pacers to be at this level. And when you look at the Pacers, who gets the attention, the focal point of the defense? Tyrese Halliburton is getting all that, yet he's able to score. He's able to find the right players, and the way I know, Tyrese Halliburton has really grown into that guy. He's now about to start going higher and higher and higher. Is the other day I was watching him play against the Clippers, and the Pacers were down. Tyrese Halliburton scored 10 points in a row for the Pacers to come back right into it. And then for the game winning shot, you would have thought, man, he just scored the last 10 in a row. He pulling it. He makes the right decision, gets the double, and drops it off for an easy bucket, and they get the dub. Players like that, man, it's gotta be all-star caliber players. So Tyrese Halliburton's gotta be my one. James Harden. as much as I may not be a fan of him and his antics and his attitude, man, the way he's been playing ever since really coming back from that injury. I know he got started off the season very slow, to be honest, struggled to find rhythm. But ever since he came back from that injury, he's been able to find his role. And he understands when he's supposed to be aggressive and score, understands when he's supposed to just dump it off to Joel Embiid, get to work. And then, on my front court, I got Joel Embiid. I felt wrong keeping him out of the starting lineup, but again, for who I had in my front court, my three front court players, I just couldn't put Embiid over them. Now this one right here is this one right here is gonna get the world talking, right? I'm not even gonna lie, man. But the thing about this one is, look, man, like how Trent said, the All Star game is not about how your team is doing. All Star game is about how you're doing individually. So I gotta go with Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis has been falling out. I'm telling you, my boy, Kristaps Porzingis has been an elite player so far this season. The Wizards have been a definition of mid, but he has not. I mean, we're talking about 22 points per game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists on 48% from the field. The Wizards are on a 5-game win streak right now, most likely due to my boy Kristaps, because it's not.
Oh, brother, listen. All right, just continue.
Just continue. All right. And then I gotta show love. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Trent in the building. So Miami Heat Network, Bam Adebayo. Big time Bam. And then my wild card, Kyrie Irving, which honestly, to be real, like, hey, I believe in full transparency here. I believe, you know what I'm saying, being honest. You were I really want to keep Kyrie in the starting lineup because the way if you take out the antics, you take out his play, he has been a starting caliber guard in for the All Star game. But again, similar to that Joel Embiid situation, I just can't put him over the other players that I have there. So Kyrie's going to be a wild card, and then Julius Randle. Julius Randle, big slept on player. Big slept on player. You know about it. You know about it. Big double machine. He's just in New York, so he'll never really get the love and praise that he deserves. But Julius Randle he's been that guy, certified.
It's crazy. You got two scrubs in your freaking reserves.
That's crazy. We're talking
Porzingis and Randle are the biggest scrubs in the NBA. But let's head to the West, man. Yep.
Head to the West.
Let's head to the West, man. So I'm just gonna list off my names and go from there, right? Sabonis, the most fair trade ever with Tyrese Halliburton. Like, I feel like we're not talking about that enough. Like, there was a time where we're looking at the Kings and we're like, why did you just give up Tyrese? But Sabonis has proven why he gave up Tyrese. And look at this team. Bean time is lighting up. Yo, off topic, but have you watched the Kings versus the Jazz lately? I would honestly love to see them in a playoff series. Like, bro, every single game, it comes to the last basket. I watched them twice so far this year, and that's what happens. Lauri Markkanen missed the game winner the first time. The second game misses the game winner again because it just didn't count. Super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. And it's funny that I just bring up Lauri Markkanen, and it just shows how good the NBA is. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. He wasn't in my list, but I actually just might have to add him to my list right now. So someone's getting removed. But I got Ja. Come on, man. Ja Morant's that dude. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know the full story. But, and I'm not going to talk about it too much, but he did punch a 17-year-old in the face. I don't know. But Ja Morant's that dude. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hit him with the right foot. That's my man's job, man. Darren Fox. Darren Fox been going crazy. Darren Fox has been proving to everybody that there's a reason why I stayed in Sacramento. There's a reason, man. He been doing his thing. Steph Curry, of course. Steph Curry's name. Steph Curry's is because his name value. But to be honest with you guys, I wouldn't be upset if Steph got replaced for a play that belonged there, like deserved it. Steph Curry is supposed to come back this week, and I honestly think he still makes it. But you know, Paul George, PG been holding it down for the Clippers. You always got to put him in the All Star game. It's just Paul George. His wife is beautiful. Oof. You know what I'm saying? And then I got 3 players right here. I got Ann Simons, Lauri Markkanen, and Anthony Davis. So what I'm gonna go with, let's get this bum glass dude Anthony Davis out and add Lauri Markkanen and Ann Simons.
Man, that is crazy. Let me tell you something, my brother. I don't think you really believe that. I really don't think you believe that.
I 100% believe it. Lauri Markkanen has been hooping for his team all year, has been the best player on his team. No one ever expected. You know what's crazy? Lauri Markkanen, he always had talent. Just the Chicago Bulls, this wasn't a really good fit for him. You know, Cavaliers, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Just like he's still playing okay, but now that he found his role, you can tell he's happy. This dude is not injured. Anthony Davis. He the best player on his team, leading the Utah Jazz, where no one ever expected this team to even be in a playoff push. After you traded a franchise player, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy Gobert away, like and Bojan or Bogey, whatever. Like no one ever expected this team to compete, and he's keeping this team relevant. And you got to give him respect for that.
And for that, I definitely do give him respect, but I cannot give him respect over a player like Anthony Davis. And that's just absolute blasphemous talk. But you know what I'm saying? To each his own. Let me run off my way. John Morant,
Absolutely.
most exciting player. Come on, bro. It's not really much to talk about there. Stephen Curry might catch some straight for this, might catch some heat for this because a lot of people think he should be in starting lineup, but just like Anthony Davis, I can't put you in my starting lineup if you're not out there enough. Not fair to the players who are out there enough. Front court, gotta be Lauri Markkanen. When you told me you almost didn't put Lauri Markkanen, I almost jumped off out of my chair and into the screen because Lauri Markkanen has to make the All-Star game this year. Not only has he been balling out like that, I don't even need to talk about all the numbers. You just talked about it. You talked about everything. But something else to add on top of that, a cherry on top, is that the dang All-Star game is in Utah. There's no way this man doesn't get selected for the All-Star game this year. And then we gotta go kick it over here to Cali, you know what I'm saying? But not the Lakers, not the Warriors. Gotta kick and no, nor the Clippers. We gotta kick it to Sabonis. I mean, the way he's been balling out has just been absolutely insane. And then Anthony Davis. Again, I already gave my caveat. If Anthony Davis comes back in time, he should be in plays at the MVP level he was playing at, should be a starting lineup. But it's not fair if he comes back with his current timeline, which is early February, late January. So if that's the case, he's injury. Even if the man doesn't play another game between today and the All-Star break, absolutely makes the All-Star team starting lineup. No. All right, now is when I honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I had Fox and Anthony Simon, but I'm actually gonna take De'Aaron Fox out. But listen to me, why? No way, not a chance on God's green earth. And the Lord made this earth, protect this earth. I love the Lord, but not a chance on God's green earth that De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis, 2 players from old raggedy old Sacramento, make the All-Star game this year, especially when there's other talent. Now, we do not feel very highly about about Devin Booker, but the rest of the league, a lot of people do. There's still players like Paul George, still players like Anthony Simon, still players like Devin Booker. So, with that being said, I'm taking my original wild card. My original wild card was Anthony Simons and De'Aaron Fox. Taking it out, and it's now Anthony Simons and Paul George.
Thank God you didn't put Devin Booker.
No. I wasn't gonna go Devin Booker.
All right, bro. I was just waiting for you to say Devin Booker, and I'm like, I'm about to just end the Zoom call right now, bro. There's just no way. There's no way you're about to put Devin Booker. The dude is just. I don't even. But yeah, nah, for sure, man. Paul George definitely deserves it. I mean, all the players that we listed, it was tough. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I still missed out on plenty of players. Like you want to talk about it, you could probably throw in Ian Edwards. Or Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, Rudy Gobert somehow always makes it every single season. He always makes it every single year. It seems like, and even playing bad, he been getting critics, but he still can make it. That's just how it is, bro. It's the All-Star game.
Got a big name, you make it.
Exactly. Like there's plenty of names out there that's just like, dang, Kevin Huerter. Honestly, think Kevin Huerter had a good chance, but this isn't as good as these other players. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremy Grant. I know you don't agree with that, but Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, I mean, but as a reserve, yeah, sure, right? Yes.
What about Andrew Wiggins? You think Andrew Wiggins deserves a spot this year?
Nah. But we could talk about Dame too.
Oh, damn! I'm not gonna lie. Hey, the TikTok world hot on us right now for that Dame talk.
You feel me? Like Dame, bro. Like Dame is like it's another player that should be in the starting lineup, and he's not. But injuries really affected his team so far. Well, not his team, because honestly, it's crazy. Because like whenever you think Dame will be out for a long time, you think his team's gonna like suck. But that just shows how well they build that team around Dame so far this year.
And Anthony Simons, which is why he should be in the game.
Yeah, you got to give me some.
Let me ask you about Desmond Bane. You think he deserves it?
Nah. If he continues to play like how if he's playing, then yeah, but no.
Right now, I just don't think he's played enough games. He's only played 17 games. I need
that's not enough. That's not enough. I'm excited to see him back though.
Very good to see him back. Exciting for the Grizzlies, but I don't think I stepped this Pac West.
How you feel about Dillon Brooks?
Oh man, you better get that scrub out here.
Yo, I feel like Dillon Brooks is like Patrick Beverley, bro. Just a little bit more offense.
Just talk. Man, honestly, bro, Dillon Brooks got embarrassed when Clay knocked the jumper down and looked at him. That was too much. Like I would have told him, like, yo, Clay, you're gonna have to see me after the game. Like, we don't gotta get fined or nothing, but you can't do that to me in front of everybody.
Yeah, bro. Listen, Memphis, honestly, we could talk about this in another video, but I honestly think the Memphis Grizzlies are frauds.
Memphis Grizzlies, the number 2 seed that's on a 3-game win streak. You think they're frauds?
I definitely do, yeah.
Man.
I don't think they're ready for a championship anytime soon. I don't think they're ready for even reaching a Western Conference Finals anytime soon.
I'll give you this. Out of the Denver Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Suns, the Clippers, the Warriors, the Pelicans, and the Grizzlies, I think the Grizzlies have the least probability to get a championship out of all those teams, to be honest.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you that.
But listen, it's not good. That's another episode. Let's get to reserves.
We're getting off track.
Yeah, we're getting off track right now. But let us know in the comment sections, how do you feel about our reserves? Y'all comment down your reserves. And John, any last words to say?
Man, no last words. Stay ready for the drop. We drop in starters, reserves, and we drop in the pod. So, I mean, follow us, get at us, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at Clutch Talk Pod. Get at us. You on socials, look up Clutch Talk and come follow, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, post notification bell. Follow my boy Top Notch Takes, Miami Heat Network. We streaming. So I ain't got too much else to say.
You're not for sure, man. Make sure just keep subscribing, bro. Notifications on. If y'all enjoy the content, don't subscribe if you don't enjoy the content. We don't want y'all there. Just saying.
We only want family members. We only want only the real family members.
Only the real, man. Exactly.
All right, y'all. We out of here, y'all.
Peace.